Welcome, Agent Garrett. Welcome, Agent Triplet. I must say, as far as safe houses go, this one, this one is not too shabby. But it's no fourth season. The last safe, but it's better than the last one we had in Bisbee. Oh, come on, that wasn't so bad. The worst safe house we should ever sent us to was that one with little cots and I do log. Tell me, please, you got the tell me you got the rest right. Will do. This iPad contains a list of every name of every person that Shield dismissed from the index about having psychic powers. So are you? Do we think that the clairvoyant will be one of the guys on his list? Don't ask me. That this is Coulson's. This is Coulson's theory. I'm just helping him out with a favor, is all. But I really hope. I must say, of all the people on that list, I really hope it's not the Amazing Kristen. That guy's a classic. Amazing. Who now? Seriously, Triple? You haven't heard of Amazing Kristen? No, I haven't. He's one of the greatest magicians of his time. Next to Houdini, of course. Sorry, I don't follow that type of stuff. Okay, that sounds it. Triple, when this is over, I'm going to introduce the main Kristen. Guarantee you're going to love him. Well, with the company, Triplet, what's out, No one said this would be exciting, huh? Would it be exciting, huh, Triplet? You said, sir. First of all, I want to say I'm glad Agent Gary and Tripper are still that's okay without, and also like to welcome you, Victoria Hand, back on board, as well as agents. As well as first of all, I want to welcome all aboard. All of you is on board my planet. Agent Hand, always good to see you. Agent Blake, Coulson, you guys sit well. And also, we never met before. Agent Coulson, Commander Gonzalez. And I feel the same way. It's nice to finally meet you face to face. You really build quite a reputation for yourself when you from Shield. I used to say the same about you, Agent Gonzalez, the first agent ever promoted to commander of a Shield submarine. It's quite an honor. Yes, yeah. Well, thank you. But think you could tell me why I'm not currently aboard commanding my warship and send them on this plane, and unfortunately it involves our new friend, the clairvoyant. Me and Triple us ran into his attack dog, Deathlock, when he breached our safe house. Really? How? Really? You mean Deathlock found almost just tracked you down to one of Shield's most secure safe houses? Yes. Well, he is. Well, according. He does apparently working for men who can see the future. Oh, come on, Coulson. You know how Shield feels about sidekicks. They don't. Very few, and only sidekicks are mutants like that Professor guy and this apparent Emma Frost chick. Emma Frost, but from based on their rap sheets, they never they have no business. They have no quarrel with Shield. They have no quarrel with Shield. Yeah. Are you saying that you become a believer? Before Shield was currently dealing with threats like Doctor Doom, Ultron, and Kang, and I also ran into my team ran into a woman that can force men to do her bidding just by speaking to them. Yeah, I heard about happened to you, that Asgardian shit. Hi, hung up, son. I find myself to think about it too much, sir. Good man. Good man. Yes. Well, I know it's all. I know you all have your own assignments that you want eager to get back to, but I insist that you all come here for your precautions. If clairvoyant really is, I think this would be the safest in the air. Funny for the air, safest place for all of us to be. I mean, considering that we're getting close to finding his identity, but are you saying that you know clairvoyant's identity? Sort of. Sort of. You see, Coast and I were believe come of the idea that the clairvoyant could be one of the candidates that was dismissed off the gifted index list. Yes, as you all know, Shield has spent years creating a list of people of abilities. We also have a list of individuals that were rejected off the list. A lot of those, and it's all made up of people that were furious had psychic powers, but were dismissed because of lack of evidence. So you think that we met this clairvoyant once before, but because he might have lied about not having psychic powers? Exactly. And actually, Garrett, that's why I believe, yes, and that's why Guess what? Tried to assassinate Agent Triplet and Garrett because we're getting close to nailing the son of a gun. That's why. That's why. And so how do you suppose we find this clairvoyant? Yes, we managed. Of course, I managed to. After Garrett giving me a copy of the list, I managed to narrow down to the 4 potential suspects. But just really, we could already know. Sorry, that's why I suggest that we have my newest Agent Sky, over the files. And Colson, she's not authorized. We can't allow her to do it. She's not an agent. How do you see that, Agent Victorian? That's another thing I want to speak to you about. I want to speak to you about. Hey, Sam, how long was it going to take? Colson told me that he wanted to see me in 5 minutes. Patient Sky, taking blood from a patient is a very delicate procedure. Yes. One miss of it can cause massive amount of blood from the body. Well, thank you for that comment, Fitz. Just trying to be helpful. You're not really being helpful. Okay. Look, listen. This is all part of your recovery process, Sky. You are one of the very few students that is lucky to walk away from a near-death experience. It wasn't for that miracle drug. You would be dead. Is that why taking someone's blood because trying to figure out how that drug works? Yes. Yes. Although, well, yes, and have you I'm afraid, despite the advances that all the technology, all the medical science that she was able to give us on board this plane, I haven't been able to determine use this to determine what the GH320 really is. Yes. Except, but perhaps but Simmons believes that the medical technology that the hub would actually. That's why you and I were hoping that Fitz and I were hoping that you would talk to Coulson to convince him, since you two are so close, so close in the past few months, that is the right thing to do, is send a sample to. Well, haven't you tried? Well, didn't you talk to Coulson about this? I have many times, but every time I try to tell Coulson, convince Coulson the scientific medical advancements that would be achieved by analyzing your blood, a set serum in your blood, he always gets all squirrely and tells me and keeps telling me that it's better to keep this in house. Coulson always says. Yeah, he always. But perhaps he will listen to you. So what you say? So I think you can help some two good buddies out, good time buddies out. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Look, if Coulson thinks that keeping this in house is the best call, I think we should respect his wishes. Besides, you guys shouldn't keep bothering about this. Besides, Coulson's been fooling enough lately. That's what happened with Mike Peterson, Raina, really torturing him, the clairvoyant, and especially, it's recently helping S.H.I.E.L.D. fix itself after the Kang invasion and the incident with Ultron. I really don't think we shouldn't bother him about this anymore. So what you're saying is we should listen to us and obey the rules. Who are you? What do you have done with Sky? Hey, Coulson wants to appear me. Yes, I'll be on. Sorry guys, I guess about this. Can you conversate some other time? Thanks for getting out of the award. I couldn't keep talking Fitz. Really, what was it about? Not exactly. They're trying to convince Coulson to let Simmons analyze my blood samples at the hub, because of the stage that stage of life. Yeah. Coulson keeps telling him no. I heard it. Yeah, exactly. And you hate that. Yeah, because I hate not wanting. We want to help him out, but I promised Coulson that I would. Hey, don't explain to me, Sky. When someone gives you orders, you gotta follow them, no matter how much it hurts you or people around you. It's part of a job. Or if you gave me that talk 5 months ago, I would slap you in the face. But after everything I've been through with S.H.I.E.L.D. and how I understand why you guys keep the secrets that you keep, that talk really helped. I'm glad to hear that. Now you tell us, Sky. Well, this is an interesting bunch. So you remember Victoria? Yes, the woman who almost, for a good reason. Because you were. What's going on? Well, first of all, you remember each other? Of course. Yeah. Nice finally meet you. We met before, but you were right. You were the agent, and I'm Agent Triplet. Nice to finally meet you. Actually meet you in person. So thanks. I heard that you helped get drugs that saved my life. Thank you for that. Hey, you're the one. Yeah, well, it's nice. Likewise. Seeing that you took a boat to make sure that son of a gun Quinn got this from me. You deserve all the thanks. You're one tough girl. You're one tough cookie. Thanks, and also like to. And also like to introduce the agent, Commander Gonzalez and Agent Blake. Blake, nice to meet you. So may I ask why I'm here? Agent Coulson believes that he narrowed down the entity curriculum to 4 potential candidates, but he needs your. But he thinks that our plan is using, since we can't. Well, since the clairvoyant may have psychic powers, there's a high guarantee that if we try that he'll know any move we try to make on him. That's why I say you might help, since I'm unpredictable of by very volatile and not official shield agent that I can. Oh, pretty much, yeah. Okay, wait. We were thinking that we could split up team, not only saying 2 teams after each candidate without tactical support. Is that it? Well, we can't. Well. And so the tactical teams will be on standby just in case. So, but we can't risk sending a full strike team against one of these candidates. In this case, we may be okay for a small teams. Yes, Colson has a good point. But we want to get a buzz double blind side. Well, what do you mean? Well, if I play a PBA to give to each on each team. And each team someone knows. I see things. Hey, also, I'm supposed to put my team into break. I like him. He's scrappy. Shit. Scrappy, what? Know who he is, that's right. But wait, I want to finish. Now you do. Sky, I have power investigation. For past, you have proven yourself time again to be a loyal to a true agent of this team. You have risked yourself. You put your wife on time and time again. Not to mention, also seeing when I was captured by Centipede, and also because you managed to me with a bullet. That's managed to walk away. That more say sit well over here. Sit well over here. You're now officially level 1. Wow, I can't believe. I told him to come up here. I told him. Oh my gosh, Sky! I'm so proud of you. It's such a thanks. Wow, you truly earned it, Sky. Thank you. Well, you're officially an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do you answer the door? Don't say never got you anything. I think it's time that S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting close to revealing my identity, Agent Mr. Peterson. I think the time has come that we meet face to face. Okay, so here's the list here. Here's let's change the information on your target, as well as yeah. So I suppose you're telling me who got paid off. Sorry, that information won't get until you reach the second jump point. You know, that's really all. But first, I think it's time for Pop. Name's John Gartner, right? And yeah, I guess being on account. I want to thank you again for helping Coulson to save my life. So tell me, so is it true about you and also is it true about your rewards to SO? Yeah, it was Sky. It was Sky. I met Ward. I met Ward. Ward. I know what's the I can't. I actually met Ward in Juvie. Really? Juvie? Yes. I guess you kind of surprised, huh? You wouldn't expect Ward to be a juvenile delinquent. No, because then since he always acts as a loyal. Well, Ward wasn't always. I met Ward. I gave him a chance and he took it, and I became. I remember day once he became. Yes, yes. But as great agent Ward became since I recruited him, I thought he was still over. I recommended him join Coulson's team, but I thought perhaps he's right. It appears he more ways than one. Ward's different since the last time I saw him. I guess that happens. No, I mean it's a good way to this guy. And I also hear about seeing that you gets finally working at or and now he's yours. So turn. I guess yeah. This guy. Quit calling me sir. You're an agent now. You're one of us. Right. I don't know honest with you because I don't know if this whole team planning up idea. You don't think Sky's plan will work? I didn't say that. I agree with Coulson that the Sky character really really something special. Something special. I just don't agree. I just like the idea of going in blind. Come on. Come on. So this is no different from that time you went solo to retrieve some of that Tesseract from those hooligan kids that were trying to use it to rob banks. Yeah, and I almost got my head shut off by those hooligans 3 times since when I approached them. It's always better to go in full force, in my opinion. Well, you don't have to worry about. Well, you don't have to worry about that, Mr. Agent. In Sitwell, I received. That agent. I don't know that agent. In Sitwell, I see words from Secretary Alexander Pierce himself that you and I are supposed to report back to a million star immediately. But you mean you guys aren't coming with us? I'm afraid not, Agent Coulson. I'm afraid not, Agent May. Not Agent May. Pierce told us that he wants us aboard the Million Star to help escort some very dangerous, very sensitive information. Information regarding a new regarding a top secret shield operation. And yes, he can't tell us because class. I'm afraid not, Coulson. You know how it works, right? Well, if you're letting detail, you might as well let me off too. Back at the hub. Oh, you're not coming. No, I think it's better that I go back to the hub and coordinate from there. So, besides, someone needs to pull you in case this plan fails, and it probably will. Wow, your comments really is stunning, Agent Hand. Just trying to be realistic. Agent Sitwell, Agent Commander Gonzalez, ma'am, dude. Well, it's a pity. Boys, I would have liked to be honest. Hey, I don't. Ever since I became commander, I never really had enough. I never really had a lot of opportunities to be out and feel like I used to. But again, with my old age, at this point, I'll be a liability. I don't know about that, Agent Commander Gonzalez. From what I heard, you can still hold your own and fight pretty well. Don't I know it? You better not jinx it. Besides, I believe I'm more needed at the Million Star than Alan Field anyway. I wish you to the best of your luck. I tell you in the sky that I expect great things from her. I will. No, Agent Gonzalez, when you told about the guy, he rarely comforts people, but especially new agents like myself. Yeah, well, you made an impact on you when you joined, when I hacked, when I hacked my way in. Hey, you earned your. Okay. Now I really hope you pair me up with something. Pair up with someone interesting. Oh, don't worry, it's all by Garrett. Garrett, really? What, you don't like? What, you don't like? Hey, what, you don't like it? I didn't say that. You don't like... I didn't say that. I'm just saying that perhaps we shouldn't... Anyways, hey, okay, I'm fine. Hey, don't panic. I'm fine. Are you okay, Scotty? Yeah, I just said I must really. I hope this plan doesn't screw. I hope I don't screw this up. I mean, this is my first official shield agent. I hope. Hey, I trust you, so I wouldn't have put you on if I didn't think you could handle it. Besides, you see the world, and that you see the world different from us. That's what makes you unique. And I believe that's going to help. That's going to use to help us find the clairvoyant. Besides, my own thing, I want to. Besides, well, if anything else, I can. Actually, there is. I want you to take a list of every file on file. Go on these index interviews. When you look at the clairvoyant. The clairvoyant finds himself things like he can read our minds. Perhaps time we try reading his. Perhaps you think that we need to follow help us get great insight on clairvoyant. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping good luck. Oh wait, thanks. I really thought Sky would help us out, Fitz. Well, I guess you're. Look, maybe we should let this go, Gemma. I would hate to see you get in trouble by Coulson because of this thing. Maybe we're not meant to figure out how this miracle drug works. Maybe it's for the best. How can you say that, Fitz? This drug saved Coulson and Sky's life. They would be dead if it wasn't for this stuff. And since that compound that was used that Coulson was sent to after he got stabbed by Loki is now destroyed, and Sky's blood is Sky and Coulson have the only markers of that serum in their bloodstream. I cannot give up. I know that good agents died for keeping the secret. You can see it from the outside, especially from Shield itself, from outside Shield itself. But I cannot let the possibility of how much life this goes, Fitz. Hey, but hey, you perhaps what go? Oh, it's in May. We were just talking about how we can't let go that that the Lakers let the Raptors lost to the Lakers, considering that they won. Yeah, I mean honestly, I would have thought that the Raptors after winning that they would be more inspired to work a little harder. I mean, oh really? I sure you're not talking. You told talking about how about Coulson, Coulson saying no to you about analyzing Sky's blood. Look, it's just that we were. Hey, it's fine. Look, I don't. Look, if you two really think that analyzing that blood is gonna help, then you should do it. Find a way to do it. But hey, if you really think something's going on with Coulson, you should tell me about it. I can help. Thanks, Agent May. That's surprisingly nice of you to offer. Hey, don't spare around. Now, if you see me, I off to hunt down a telepath, right, June? Telepath, dude. So, well, I'm guessing you have the identity of the man return. Yeah, his name is Ted Borsky, a former military strategist before he committed insubordination and defied orders and locked up at San Penitentiary for like well, according to the file here, apparently it was said that he could protect his enemy's moves by reading strategies. I don't know. It may be impressive, but it doesn't sound like clairvoyant to me. Well, it was one P1, so you gotta check it out. Tell me what I have to ask. When we ask, when we find this, what are you gonna do to him? What do you mean? I mean, Coulson ever senior agents or us to help capture the clairvoyant. Hey, that's simple as that. Oh really? Haven't you once thought about? Don't tell me you haven't thought about putting a bullet in that scumbag's head. That's not the orders. Spare me those orders. What didn't the clairvoyant or Quinn to shoot Sky in the stomach? And from what I heard, you two became very close ever since she joined Shield. Well, first of all, my relationship with Sky isn't your business, Triplet. And second, it doesn't. Shield trained us to not let personal feelings get in the way of our mission. True, I hate the clairvoyant for what he orders Quinn to do to Sky, but I also remember that. But also, I'm an agent, and I have to act like when. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do when I find. I'm gonna put. Now I have to know if you have it in you to let me do that. Let me put. Well, if that is, I'm afraid I have to stop. I have to make sure I stop you before you do that. Hey. No, hey, the clairvoyant killed all of my friends. Came after all of my friends. And not like Sky. They didn't have no miracle drug to save their butts. But what the clairvoyant. I remember I was on assignment with a good man named Agent Ethan Chen, great guy. He had a kid and everything. Everything. We were in charge of escorting a fugitive from Siberia when the clairvoyants when Quint's men got him. And you guys wonder how Quint's men knew about that transfer. Yeah, I suppose it was complete. Then when that name clairvoyant came, I knew that his clairvoyant friend must have told him about this. Okay, and it was our protector and getting killed that day. You can't imagine how it feels for a guy who has to tell his ex-partner's 8-year-old son that his daddy's not coming home. How it hurts, man. I'm sorry. I had no idea. Well, I had no idea. Well, now you know. And if you're serious on getting my way, you better hope that you have a big collar, because I'm not gonna sell until that guy's dead. Tell me, Jimmy, are you a Scorpio? Because you even a Scorpio, really. Well, I mean, really. I have to assume, because I assume the reason why Sky pairs up, because you might be. Hold on. You don't believe that in clairvoyance, but you don't believe in Chinese geological zodiac symbols. Hey, I have a few theories of my own. Not as radical as Coulson's, but they keep my job interesting. Besides, they actually came out true, considering that one of the enemies that Shield invented had to face was a terrorist called Zodiac. Had to plan for something, right? I suppose so. Well, here we are. This is the location. I don't know. Do you have an idea? And please tell me it's one of the doctors, and not a patient. I'm afraid you walked out. It's a patient. His name is Thomas Nash. Apparently he was in a car accident. He was in a term of great, so we're sort of visiting a vegetable. Do you have something against cripples? Have you ever tried trying to get information out of a guy that's been catatonic for 5 years? We tell you, it's not fun. Believe me, give you the heebie-jeebies. Don't tell him that. And then this one sort of really interesting. There I was, right in the middle of a big struggle between two cartel gangs, and then it took me. All I had was a gun. And then what? They tell you a story, Ari Coulson? Tell it. I was there when it happened. Really? I guess when you wind up telling a story or that person's already heard or been a part of, I must be getting old. We all getting old. Getting old, Garrett. Yes, so. Do you still remember the day when Fury posted that day? That he made us. He said, "So, how can this like it happened yesterday?" It's really hard to believe that it's almost been 20 years since Shield recruited us. Recruited us back. Yes. And since we found ourselves being great Nick Fury, yeah, he was one heck of a teacher. I'll say that. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Coulson. Yeah. That's. So tell me, are we Coulson? So tell me, dude. Well, yes. Her name is. Most. Oh. She I heard she was doing a strong ties to Yakuza, though. Well, this is interesting. We've been. Don't you think it's been a great story? This might. Is it usually custom for a doctor to make customers wait this long? Not usually. I'm gonna go take a look around. You wait here. All right. Oh, boy. I don't get paid enough to do this nonsense. What the holy shit? There's a Blake reporting in. That Fox here, I'll definitely my location. Get to now. Darn it. Blake's Blake. I mean, no, it's all agents. This is all agents Victoria Hand. I'm converting all resources. When Death Fox is attacking Agent Blake, I want all agents to his location now. You heard the boss. Right, time to go. Mike Pearson, don't stop. Don't do this. You have a son. His name is Ace, right? He needs you, Mike. We can still help you. Mike Peterson is dead. Mike Pearson, Mike, stop, dude. Sucks. This is May. Breaks down. Oh, nuts, dude. I knew something like this would happen. Blake and May shouldn't have went to that hospital alone. She should have. This plan was false. The plan was solid. Victoria, and Vic, and you know it. You know it. Don't call me Vic. Don't call me Vic. It's condescending. And considering that Blake, we have a dead agent now on our hands. I would say that this plan, I knew Class Crew one already. Was, oh, come on. She's too. We news about you are too soon, Coulson. Oh, come on. Come on, Hand. She didn't know that's what happened. None of us. What happened? Well, if you guys are ready for good news, I checked why we're escorting Blake's body out of the hospital. I checked Blake's last file. He wasn't never. There was no record of him being in a hospital ever since. If we all could know, he could have faked that accident years ago. You know, that. So that means Nash could be there's a good chance that Nash is clairvoyant. That's something. He's probably sitting on a summer dinner at a beach in Florida, drinking Mai Tais, laughing at our faces by now. And now we have no idea where he is, and Death Fox could be in the wind. Look, I know there's something big stuff, but we will get Nash and Death Fox. I assure you, Victorian, it's in hand. Well, don't convince me, Coulson. Try convincing that to Fury and Hill. They're the ones who agree to let us do this anyway. Speaking of Fury, I'm supposed to you can help me hunt him. I've been trying to reach him for weeks, ever since Sky got shot. Well, you're not the only one. There's a lot of agents will be trying to reach Fury about everything that's happening to S.H.I.E.L.D. these past few months. About the Kang and Ultron attacks. No, I'm afraid not. It appears that there have been some small instances. What kind of incidences? Hard to say, really. Not much intel to determine what happened. All we know is a few of our best agents found up dead during the sun. I noticed that's not really common. That's because clairvoyant. The only thing those agents weren't put on hunting down the clairvoyant, or even before we found out who got a lead on what this identity could be. Identity could be. Instances. Look, of course, then I know you. but he's a ghost. You don't find it. You don't reach out to him unless he reaches out to you. Besides, you're one of his students. You and Garrett were his SOs, if I'm SO, am I not mistaken? Am I assuming well? And you're correct. And yeah, that is true. It's true. It's true. What we everything you. I can't believe Blake is dead, and it's hey Scott, don't do that to yourself. You had no idea that Death Hawk would go after Blake and May. But I heard what Troy said. You told me that my idea was done, and he's right. I should have tried harder. Hey, Sky, you did your best. That's what every SHIELD agent. That's what every student has to deal with when they do assignments like these. How to deal with failures. Pretty easy for you to say. If I do not fail, that's not true. The very first assignment, I was assigned to go undercover. I very screwed up on my first week there. With my cover, almost messed up the whole SHIELD assignment. I must have I got a few good agents seriously hurt that. Yes, yeah, I did. So I'm gonna tell you what Garrett told me. You gotta deal with the loss and learn from it and move on. Simple as that. Even the Garrett to give. I guess Garrett. Guess now I see where you got the straightforward answers from Garrett. Hey, Garrett may be tough, but he's a good agent. That's what makes him a good SHIELD agent. One of the best in my ex-coast anyway. Right. Right. No, I can't believe Mike killed Blake. I know that he's probably under Clairvoyant's control, but seriously, you think he would? Well, we have no idea what that is. I'm sure this is painful for Mike as he is, but I'm afraid there's something we can do about it. All you know, well, my, you seem chipper today. Could it be because I heard that Colson that he'll ask you to escort Comfort to the hub? Yes, since I'm one of the leading agents that has more as experience on definitely since I'm a scientist and top scientist, and I have studied Death Hawk's theology very closely. I'm one of the best consultants on this case. Nice. So he'll give you full access to a lab that can also you also use to finally analyze Colson's blood. Exactly. Nice job, Watson. Actually, I was always saying myself at Sherlock Holmes and you by Watson. But that's not my point. You need my help. Unless you know how to study blood study, I doubt that. No, I mean I can help set up a secure channel on using the bus's radio waves, so you can remain in contact. In this case I help get people. All right then. Well, nice. All right then. I guess I'll be hopeful indeed. Thank you, Agent Fitz. You too. See you when you get back. Hey, Gemma, ready to go? Agent Triplet. I don't suppose. Are you joining me? Oh yes. Since I was one of the few agents that survived our conflict with Death Hawk, and also requested my assistance over at the hub, to help tell the other agents on what to expect when I see them. I guess that means we'll be Quintet buddies. I guess so. Yes. Well, lucky two of you. Yeah, indeed. So did you hear? Simmons just left with Triplet to the hub. Yeah, I heard. Are you sure you're not worried that Simmons might try and analyze my blood behind our backs while he's there? Quite possible. Yeah, Oh, nothing. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't really listening. I was wondering. I was checking. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, he fired 6 bolts from the, fired 1 bolt from his gun here. Why is that? Wait, isn't there one guns unless this gun is holding those tracking chips that fits designed. So he saw and he and I saw him. At least we can track him. Well done, Agent Blake. I'm already on it. Am I on? Alright, we got. Alright, we got his location. Turn around. We have his location. Right. Alright. The tracker that Agent Blake hit. Alright, listen, everyone. The tracker that Agent Blake hit the fault with. Point in this. Currently located at this abandoned football field. And like, I'm gonna take a car. This guy moves like as a walking tank. He can take any. He can take any bullet. So make sure you take your targets count. Alright, let's go with you. Wait, where are you going? I'm going with you guys. No, you stay here. This agent. Ward, come on. I don't need a babysitter. I know Mike. I'm going close to Mike. Maybe I can talk him down. I thought. Assuming that the last time you went after, you went out in the field like that with only a gun. You almost got. I'm not gonna risk that. No, I agree with Ward. You stay here where it's safe. Fine. Alright, boys. So what are we doing? Obviously. What are those? My newest. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, see the events when. Yeah. What are those? I'm guessing those are new toys that you getting us to use. Yes, Fit Gemini managed to upgrade our dwarf technology to Deathlock's unique structure. Since saying that cybertech augmented Mike with cybernetics, he's holding on us. Then Sky will use. All right. Leave it to eggheads to come up with this stuff. These great toys. Alright. More buddies? Let's go find us a Deathlock. Alright, stay together. This guy. Alright, Sky, your eyes and ears on this. Wait, see, I'm taking Mike's presence over there. I got him. Oh my god. What, Mike? What did they do to you? Sky, what is it? Did you find him? Find him. He's on. But Coulson. Coulson. It's not just for. It's not just the leg that the chains that they put their robotic parts all under his skin. They turned him into some sort of cyborg. What did you? There he is. Look out! Ah! Over fire! But go back to the van with Sky. Right. There he is. Hey, this one's for Blake. What the heck? Everyone split up. He's alright. Nice and easy. Fits. Fine. Fits. Hope you guys better be careful. Don't worry, your friends will be fine. Garrett's watching out for them, and he's one of the best. I don't know about that. Goes in. Yes. Alright, see. On it. Whoa, easy. I come in peace. Hey, hey, watch where you aim that thing. Okay. Okay, where's he? We lost him. Fitz, talk to me. Okay, our dwarfs are attacking Garwood down that manhole. But so Doug, it's hard. I think we're losing him. I guess that means we lost him. Because bringing home a deathlock today. Hold on, our screens are taking there's our technology not too far from you. All right, have of all our aims, all we always. Yes, sir. No, what's going on? I think Fitz says he can't pick something out over here. Wait, this could be it. All right, on my way. What in the world? What in the world? Who's this guy? Agent Coulson? Agent Garrett? I surrender. All right. All right. All right. All right. Who are you? Agent Coulson. So at last we meet. How nice to finally meet you face to face. I heard. So it's nice to finally meet the man that I had so much trouble seeing after you died. You're of a clairvoyance. My name is Thomas Nash. Mr. Poe gave me that name. A little dramatic for my taste. Well, be careful. Watch your funny. Watch out, boys. Say what everyone. Deathlock could be not too far from here. It may have some man sweep this. You will not find any bombs here, Agent Coulson. I promise you. And I already cut my connection, my feed to Agent Garrett. I told him to follow. To follow. He is nowhere, I assure you. So you used. So you used. So you used Mr. Pearson to lure us here. Over here, and then you come loose. Why? Because I wanted to meet you, find me face to face. Now now I finally understand why I couldn't see you before. Why I wasn't able to know what happened to you the day you died. Because you had no idea of what happened to you. You are a broken man who didn't know he was broken. That's funny coming from the man in the wheelchair. So now what? So now what? You start. So now what? So this is what your plan? Have Garrett bring us here just so you surrender? That seems like a smart plan. In my life, meeting you was worth the risk, Agent Coulson. I assure you. I'll be more than I'm more than happy to join Reina in your prison, in your prison. But know this: no matter where you send me, no matter where you lock me up, you will not stop. You will not be able to contain my powers. I will find you wherever you, no matter. We'll see about, but you, and don't. We're gonna send you to a place where you'll never hurt anyone ever again. We're gonna put you in a box where you'll spend the rest of your lives until you die. Die, you son of a gun. And walking, I promise you, walking out will not stop me. I will. No, it won't. Doesn't matter where you send me. It doesn't matter which of your supermax prisons you lock me up in. I will find you and I will not. I will. You won't protect me from Sky. There, you cannot protect her from. Just like you couldn't protect Sky from me when I ordered Quinn to shoot her in the stomach. tell me, how did it tell me, Ward, May, Coulson, how did it feel to watch Sky bleed to death and you feeling helpless to do anything? Tell me, Sky, how did it feel to be on the verge of death? It must have been so terrifying, lying there on that stone wall in Quinn's Malta state, dying, fighting to stay alive, fighting to keep all the blood from pouring out of you. It must have been so terrifying. Just as it must have been painful for you, Agent Garrett, to feel helpless, not being able to protect any of your agents from dying by my hand. Well, maybe I'll return the favor and put a bullet right between your eyes right now, you son. Easy, Garrett. Easy, Garrett. You can't hurt us anymore. You're wrong, Agent Coulson. You cannot protect. You think you can protect your precious Sky from me, but you're wrong. There are forces out there that will not stop until they have what she possesses. The Sky possesses secrets that you cannot even imagine. Even Sky is only beginning to scratch the surface of what she is capable of. But by the time she realizes her destiny, it will already be too late. And your precious shield will be torn apart from the inside. I have seen it. Or seen these events. Go to heck. I will lock me up in the vault. Lock me up in the cube, the big house, or the vault. I will never stop. I will not stop until everyone you love, is dead. Oh my god. Ward, what did you do? Wait, hold on. What has happened? Oh my, I think Ward shot Nash. What? Oh my god. Huh. I bet the clairvoyant didn't see that coming. Ward, what did you do? What needed to be done? Huh. Dang, I really wish it was me who pulled that. That's funny. I can't believe it. And that guy had the nerve to tell me. That our orders were to catch him, not kill him. What a guy. Man, I can't believe Ward did it. What was he thinking? He knew the mission. Knew the mission. I can't believe. I knew that. I guess I had no idea that I know that Ward was been through a lot, but I had no idea that he would let Nash get to him like this. Well, I guess I still saw this coming. The reason, I was one of the agents who recommended Ward to join your team, Coulson. I thought if anyone could shave off a few of those hard layers off Ward, you could. I mean, ever since I tried toughening Ward up to make him a great agent, but I think I might have done too good. I wanted him to know that there's more to life than being a good agent, and I knew I couldn't teach him. I knew you were the only agent I could teach him that. But maybe you did a little too good of a job. I guess so. I guess. Oh, I guess it. Well, I guess so. I already received orders to escort Ward to have immediately after the little mess he made. Wait, what about you? I'm afraid to sleep part ways, Coulson. I received new. I'm still under order. I still have orders to hunt down and catch a Deathlock on any means necessary. Honestly, Nash may be gone, but Deathlock is still out there, and he still poses a threat to security. And besides, I still owe him for that T-top he took to me in Triplet. Make sure you don't miss. I won't. Guess what? Till next time, Agent Garrett. Like next time, Agent Coulson. By the way, one more thing. Coulson, go easy on the kid. He did what he had to do. He did what he felt like he needed to do. Besides, Like, you can't farm him for that. I guess not, dude. Dude. Well, this was an eventful day. You got me. You said, oh, by the way, this should bring us my race. I got away from his queue. Very, very cool. He's waiting for you back at the train. After we escort Ward to the hub, we have the all clear to go to a try scary. What is it? Finally, I've been waiting to talk to that guy for a very long time. Well, this is gonna be a chance. Do hey, Sky, I thought you're a Coulson. Sorry, sorry to disappoint. No, it's good to see you again. I think Coulson agreed that you anyone see me besides him. He didn't. I suck in. Still a hacker, eh? I always. It's fun. You know, Ward, being in this room reminds me of the day we first met. Yeah. But now our situation is reverse. You're the one in my seat, I'm the one in your seat. Life has a final working out, yeah. Look, Ward, Ward, what happened back there? Back there. Why you shoot him? Our orders were to capture and not kill him. I know. I know, but I couldn't help it. Wait, I couldn't help it. When I joined SHIELD, they taught me to keep my emotions in check, to not let to only think strategically, because to do our job, we gotta go in with a clear head. But today was different. Nash, after, but with Nash it was different. He kept, after he kept threatening you, bringing up after he brought up Quinn about him ordering Quinn to shoot you. It just got to me. He pressed all the right buttons. He pressed all the right buttons. My buttons. I know how you feel. I didn't like the way Nash was talking about me either, but I don't. But if I was near, I wouldn't have shot him, Ward. I know. That's one thing I like about it. You're different from me. You're better than me. And so that's not true. It is. It's true, Sky. It's true. Look, you brought, ever since you brought something in me that I thought it wasn't just. Remember when I touched that berserker staff and I felt all that anger. I remembered the day that I remember the day that I felt about my brother and my brothers, and yeah, well, that it did more. It locked me in me that I tried. I tried to keep inside me for so long. What's that? A weakness. My weaknesses, and not letting my personal feelings get in the way of my. Although the strength I see when I got stuff is gone, but the emotional side, it still sticks, and it's still. And I tried so hard. Look, Sky, if you're wondering if I, look, so now what? Now I'm going to be brought to face a SHIELD review board, and they'll decide whether or not I should remain a SHIELD agent or not, or do something else. But look, I don't care. Look, the truth is, I deserve whatever punishment they'll give me, I'll accept it. I deserve it. But I do not regret shooting that man. Especially not after everything he's done to us. Not if it means protecting you and the rest of the team, of course. Right, yeah, the team. The team, right? Geez. Yeah. Very well, agents, Simmons. Agent Triplet. Agent Triplet. Man, this is a surprise. Surprise. Much like overpressure. I just wanted. I just wanted to see if you were okay, is all. And that was that's after what happened back there. Yeah, that was yeah, that was pretty crazy. What happened with Ward and back there with, yeah, indeed. I didn't think Ward had it in him. May I ask what you're doing? Oh, I'm just going over some old work files that well, Nash may be gone, but there's still a matter of finding Mike Pearson, right? Of course. Well, I got. No, I have no idea. Huh? There's a lot of agents moving around here. I see what since that I see what move around here just since the whole centipede, the whole coronary centipede attack. Oh, yo, see my perfect huge. Okay, let's see, huge. This is hello, and this is. I mean, oh yes, Fitz. I hear. I see. Yeah, I see. Man, it's got like. Yes. I think I thought I heard Tribert's voice. Is he? Was he? Oh, he was, but he just left. Oh, no, good. Now you can. So how you doing? Man, I can't believe Ward. Yeah, it's so crazy. So I will not yet. Not yet. I just started analyzing slides, but I should have results in a few minutes. In a few minutes, I just in a few hours after I put it through the processing machine, the reading machines. So are you alone? Oh yes, it appears that I have the whole lab to myself. It appears that Victoria Hand is having the agents go through some drill, probably some level 6 or 7 operation of some sort. Which means that I know. Oh, that's good. And how are you? I'm fine. I'm trying to process about. Well, yeah, it truly was an eventful. Wait, hold on, Gemma. Wait, Fitz, I think there's something. Hey, Fitz, wait a minute. All agents are going. Hey, I think I saw an agent get shot. What's going on, Gemma? Are you okay, Gemma? Gemma, did you just, what in the world? What? Why am I taking another security back channel on a thing? I'm using the contacts image. What the? Just things in May. Fetch, what are you doing? Oh, May. This way. What are you doing here? Are you? Why? I was just looking over, checking the file. Colson told me that at the scanners up working glitchy, so he sent me down here to check it, to fix it. Really, I run the cockpit, Fitz. I would have known if something was glitching, and well, I checked it. Well, I thought we didn't say now it's finished, so there's no need to. Hey, come in. Oh yes, come in. Hey, how you doing? I probably. Yes, tell me. After what happened with Ward and Mash, are you? Hey, I'm worried. Yeah, I know. Me too. I still can't believe Ward did. Yes, actually, I'm afraid Ward might have shot the wrong guy. Wait, what do you mean? How do you know that Nash really was clairvoyant? He didn't say anything. The computer did from how do we know that those words came from Nash? It could have been. It could have came. Wait, are you saying that Nash was pretending to be the clairvoyant? I'm saying he could have been a prop. Prop. I mean, it all seems too easy. The clairvoyant having Deathlock Leas to Nash, only and then having him say and all saying all his words and I think the clairvoyant wanted Ward to shoot Nash, wanted Ward to shoot Nash, make us think that right. Hey, so clairvoyant had Deathlock lure us to Nash, and trying to get one of us to kill him. Yes, and now that Nash is dead, this whole assignment it's been wrapped up in one pretty little bow. And for all we know, the real clairvoyant is still out there, reading in our thoughts, in our minds, or in our files. Look, I remember when I thought about what you talking about reading, so it got me thinking. I don't think it's strange that the clairvoyant knew so much about you and what would push forward. Like so I took a look at all of its shield agents' psychic vows. I mean, this is a psychic vow of one of the agents that was with Garrett and Triplet, Agent Triplet, when they were hunting down Quinn. The vow says that he enjoys the company of a redhead, and according to his report, he was shot down by a redhead that was working for Quinn. I mean, how you can and then there's I read your file out, and then Ward told me that the clairvoyant pushed all right buttons, that he knew what would get Ward to get him to shoot Nash. Rand did the same thing to me. When she interrogated me. Did she mention your father? I also to your psychic vow too. It says it says that you put in your file that your father was your father passing. It said, according to the file, it was your defining moment. Defining moment. Defining moment. The clairvoyant doesn't have abilities. He has clearance. He's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes. Well, let's see. Wait. I didn't do anything. Wait. Wait. What did you do? Nothing. Why? I was down at the bus's control center, and I found looking over some schematics, and I noticed that there's a secret wire connecting to a secret phone to May. I mean, why would May have a secret phone? May has been Fitz. You gotta cut the line. What? Cut the line now. Okay. This is May. Sorry, I'm afraid you've been disconnected. But Fitz. Look, sir. Before saying, I just want to say, save it. I want to know exactly if you're in contact. What are you talking about? Who ordered you to kill Nash? Wait, what? Fitz. Did you cut my secret tree? No, I was just fine. Oh, Fitz, coming right now. All right, What? You didn't put me on your plane, Coulson, to make me a better person. You put me on this plane because you know I would make the tough call. Thank you for the other Agent Ward, but you didn't answer my question. I did answer your question. No one ordered me to kill Nash. I take full responsibility for my own actions. But why did you... Coulson, sorry to interrupt this little query I'm having, but we have a problem. And you shut the... Fitz, why... I just... Please, don't move, May. Don't move. Look, easy. But these aren't... These are... It's a whole misunderstanding. If you're thinking I was going to... This is an ice cream. I was only going to knock him out. Well, these aren't. These are real bullets. So if you want to... You're making a human mistake. Maybe. But I know that you're not fast enough to take us both out. So, okay, look, there's some... Come on. Alright, look, I guess... Why were you... Why did you ask me? I don't know. Who's... What are you talking about? Wilson? Why that thing? Who you... I know about secret... Fitz told Sky who told me. Who's the real... Look, why... I always wondered why why Mike killed... Why killed... Wait, about leave you alive. Why would he lead us... so at work... But because I wasn't his boss, wasn't May. Wait, who are you working for? Who's the real clairvoyant? Wait, what's going on here? Of course, what's going on? What did you do? I didn't do anything. Who? So Hub, Hub, all right, you have your you have your orders. Then when the bus lands in the hub talking about you men have orders to kill everyone else except Agent Coulson. Dude, he's mine. Dude.